Hey, what's up? So there were a lot of changes for Phantom Castle this week, which are mostly very good changes. First thing to point out is that the new Kakuzu emergency mission, let me go to the emergency mission tab real quick. He is a worth unit if you're playing global right now. Farm him up, make sure he drops a 5 luck, so getting him to ultimate will not be a huge deal. You can get him to 99 luck easily, especially because they have stamina, and you can play multiplayer if you want to. I would suggest playing multiplayer to like not waste stamina, but to do the objectives you're gonna get a couple copies, so just farming out your ultimate because he gives an extra 50% points. Most of you by now might already know about that. So as you can see, if you go on the rankings tab, every single team is gonna have a Kakuzu because he gives an extra 50% when you play. Like this guy doesn't even have him like with max level, like he's level 45, it doesn't matter. He's just there to give it the increase. So make sure to have it. It doesn't stack. A lot of people are asking me on stream if it was stacked. The day this Phantom Castle came out, on the first day, like an hour after, I used. Hey Goof, thanks for the sub. I've used like 23 pearls and got to top 1 on the Phantom Castle, like in one sitting. I went from floor 1 to floor 100 with only 23 pearls, which is pretty good. In previous Phantom Castles you should take like almost 40, I think, so that's a very good change. Let me just show how many points you get just by let me get the best one here. 15. I think it shows up how many points you would get with Fao and with Kakuzu. Of course, I have him on my team. Of course, the best team that you can bring from Phantom Castle would be Final Valley, Naruto, and Sasuke. I'm bringing Sandra Turcios, Mada, and Kage because this GP account doesn't have Final Valley, Naruto, and Sasuke. But yeah, I can still do it pretty well. Phantom Castle, it's not difficult. Like you can mess up and die sometimes, which is understandable. But you can also use a Nagi. Like if you die, you can just close your game. For example, if a unit jutsus all 3 of your units and you die, you can just restart the game until he doesn't jutsu. It works. I've done it a couple times. It's just some stuff there. So it shows up 1.5 times, 50%. I got the 50% extra, and also the rewards changed. If we go here. Now, let me change to the desktop real quick. Previously on Phantom Castle, you would get only 3 units from the last 5 Phantom Castles. Now you get 5. You get all of these units, which, not gonna lie, most of them are terrible. The only worth to point out unit is this Naruto, which if you didn't get him on this Phantom Castle that came out, awesome unit. He on his ultimate, he boosts allies by 100% for only 1 turn, so you can combo him with another unit that also boosts to get extra turns. Very, very useful unit. We have the Sasori, which is a terrible unit, not even gonna read. Yahiko, terrible unit. Obito, he's a meme, he has the 25% chance of dodging. Funny thing, I only need 1 dupe for him on global, and he's gonna be ultimate. I'm gonna red alternate him just for the lols. It's gonna be pretty fun to have him. And Hanabi, also a terrible unit. So only really those units and the main unit, the main prize. So honestly, this Sakura, I want her to come back a couple times more because with all the dupes she goes under 28, and she's a really, oh she was already 28, okay, but she's a very good unit. I was wishing that like one of these would be changed for her. I'm sorry to show this. I need to okay, I'm not even gonna. I need to make new keybinds, so I had to open the OBS there. So if we go over all the rewards, it also changed a bit the amount of stuff that you get. So on the Reddit, I've seen earlier today that someone already pointed out all of the rewards, so I'm gonna just check here real quick. But let me open Kari. Can I open here? Okay. So Kari is a decent unit. I would say that she's worth getting because she is going to be good for the new Super Impact Sasuke. But okay, I have it here. So floor 15. Oh, he doesn't really point out. Okay, he just says the characters, but you get 14 pearls, which is nice. You get 14 pearls for cleaning out. As I said, I used 23, so I got 14 back. And of course, I'm gonna get a little bit more extra with the placement. So this cutting is actually pretty good for the new fence, for the new super impact that is going to release. Let me go back. I'm going back and forth. So this is the cutting with Noble Taka. She is a heart unit that she goes under 28 if you have 4 dupes on her, and 4 times in hard damage to enemies in range. I have a showcase of her in my channel. I'll link in the description. She's a pretty decent unit. I would say it's worth getting to floor 100, especially because it's going to be pretty easy to get to floor 100. If we go back here on my game, I think I got to floor 100 with only 73 wins or 72 wins or something like that. So it's not difficult at all to get floor 100. I have 83 here. I stopped playing after I got floor 100. I only play it whenever I remember. But really, this Phantom Castle is not going to be that difficult, because I feel like not most people are going to go for cutting that much. If you recall Haguromo's Phantom Castle, that was terrible. That was terrible. And also, something else to point out is that Limberberry crystals are in here. You get 2... Let me see, you get 2 Limberberry crystals. For... Yikes, you don't get many actually. 6, so you get 6 of the Blazing Festival Limberberry crystals, which is pretty great actually. I really need them, of course, and also you get some for placement. I'm going for the top 300 because I don't care much about max duping her. I just want her to be under 28. So I'm going to be getting the 20 pearls and stuff. So honestly, the pearls that I used to climb up the ladder for the Phantom Castle weren't that bad, because I'm going to get most of it back. But yeah, Phantom Castle actually improved. You get more units, which is great. It's going to be easier to max them out. All of them go under 20. Actually, I think not all of them. Most of them go under 20. Actually, yeah. So the really old ones don't. Sasori does. Saxon Naruto doesn't. So, this Rage Obito does. So forget it. None of them go under 28. Big yikes. But still, it is an improvement, because instead of getting only 3, we get 6 units. Not only that, but the amount of stuff, I think it's the same, because I think it was still like 6 Rainbow Crystals, but you would only get 1 6 times instead of like getting 2 3 times. So it's actually better right now. So Phantom Castle, very good. Also, again, farm the Kakuzu. Did I say Kankuro earlier? I think I said right? Yeah, Kakuzu. Another big improvement was the emergency mission that now drops to 5 luck. I'm hoping every single emergency mission is going to be like that. And Kua, we were playing Fortnite earlier, and he pointed out that every single month now, maybe every single emergency mission is going to do the same thing for Phantom Castle. Like, every single emergency mission is going to boost up the points by 50%. And if you recall, the Ninja Road, let me see if I can show up real quick. The samurai units have also a 50% boost to points on Ninja Road, so maybe every month there will be units that will drop that will give these boosts. I'm hoping that if they do it for Ninja Road like they did with the Hashirama and Mother, they keep it, because man, if you're gonna have to summon every month to get these boosts, it's gonna be terrible. The emergency mission, I think it's very good. Every single month they'll drop an emergency mission. Is gonna be like a good thing for us to grind. It's gonna force people to play the emergency missions, have multiplayers going on. So that's a good thing. But the Ninja Road one I don't like. So thank you guys for watching, and please fucking subscribe.